please don't try anything that you're about to see us do at home, ever.
On this episode of Mythbusters.
We're out on Soggy Dry Lake bed with the Mythbusters, and we're going to revisit the JATO car. We did it in 2002. You can see right here, we put 3 N4000s on top of the car, one after the other to do 1,000 pounds of thrust for 12 seconds, the same as a JATO. Got nothing out of it. We're back out here today. Neil and Bob built us 2 Q motors, and we're going to put 10,000 pounds of thrust on the Impala, and we're going to get the thing to fly this time. Don't know how far and don't know where, but it's got almost a 4-to-1 thrust ratio, so she's going to fly this time.
Where's the car at right now?
The car is actually being trailered right now from M5 in San Francisco down to Southern California as we speak, and it should be arriving here tonight.
So they're doing all the detail work, so it looks pretty, right?
No. It's actually not an Impala, it's a Caprice. They bought a Caprice with tuck-and roll interior, beautiful car. Shame to see them destroy it, but in the name of Hollywood, what can you say?
There you go. So what are they doing in the background there?
We're going to make a ramp out of 2 storage containers. We're going to cut them diagonally into 4 separate wedges, line them up. We'll have a 10-foot tall ramp, 40-foot wide, 40-foot long. So we'll build a dirt transition, and we'll cover the whole thing with plywood to try to smooth it out and get the ridges off the ramp.
Yeah,
that's quite what we do.
You're ready.
Okay. Well, my name is Linda Wolkovich. I'm an associate producer on Mythbusters, and we are here out in the desert doing our supersized episode, and this is a supersized JATO car, and it's a revisit of an episode. It was actually the first Mythbusters episode ever, and while we had some success with it, we didn't have quite the success we wanted, which was over 300 miles per hour and getting air with this Impala. So we're back with many times more rocket power and a ramp, so hopefully we should get both liftoff and 300 miles per hour. That's what we're hoping for.
All right, so now what color is the car?
The car is actually, I think it's primer gray. It's either white or primer gray, I can't remember, but the interior was super nice. They clearly had just had it redone, like nice tuck and roll with black with white piping, and but we took that out. So we have salvaged that, but the car it's a pretty nice car. It's got nice rims, the whole bit. It's kind of a shame.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't know what I'm thinking. Here we are, we're on the Soggy Dry Lake bed. As you can see, it's not too soggy. We thought we were in the middle of nowhere, apparently not, because we went further into the middle, and I think we're officially there now. Apparently this place is a big RV RV and dirt biking and quad thing where they had 20,000 people out here at Labor Day, or Memorial Day, I'm sorry. And right now there's nobody here, so it's Monday morning, it's midweek, and we're prepping the motors. We've done about as much as they'll let us do right now, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the final epoxy and fit the things up. We started to do a dry fit today and got things a little stuck, so we decided let's just pull them in one time and that should work out good. But it looks like everything's gonna fit. Haven't seen the car yet. Have a few of the cast members here that are kind of background people. And tomorrow, the rest of the crew is gonna show up, Jamie and Adam, and we'll put things together, get it loaded up, and then Wednesday morning, we're gonna fly the thing. Flying it right at the mountain I'm looking at.
You think I'll clear the mountain?
Hell no. See, part of the problem is that they are going to be using sea containers as a ramp. They're in the process of cutting them diagonal, and then they're going to take all 4 halves and put them next to each other. They're going to use the 2 that are the bottom as the main ramp and the 2 that are the roof as the outboard ramps in case the car gets a little squirrely as it's going up. They're going to fill it with sand, which will help a whole lot. So then they're going to put plywood on top of that. So they got a lot of work ahead of them. They have 2 girls that are basically doing all the work, Scotty, and I forget the other one's name, but she was driving the front end loader and tipping things over and moving things around. Linda? No, Linda's the producer.
Yeah, she was driving around.
No, Linda wasn't. It's the other girl, the one with the one with the boots.
Boots.
The one with the high lace boots. Yeah, it's kind of funny out here. These girls are all dressed up like they're in costume, literally, and we're in the middle of a desert, and there's like 8 of us here. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, now there are 9 of us here. Okay.
Who's that?
I don't know. I think one of the things is that this is open to the public, and so anybody can really come rolling in here at any time. We were hoping to see Tim Wilsey and Curtis Turner show up. Haven't heard hide nor hair from either of them. Shame on you boys. Shame on you. You're gonna miss this. It's gonna be cool. But we'll see what happens. This is day 1. Everybody's in good spirits. We haven't broken too many things. We're not too pissed off. We're not too hot. There's nothing that they could have really fucked up yet, but I'm sure they'll have an opportunity to not disappoint us in the least. It ought to be interesting when Adam and Jamie get here and see how the complexion of the whole thing changes with the head cameraman, more producers, and more crew type folks. But we'll see. It's not our first rodeo with this, and hopefully if it goes right, won't be our last.
And I heard you almost walked off the set because your car is not going to be here.
Yeah, Kara's not going to be here. Apparently she's on Team Build B, or Build Team B, or something like that. And Jamie and Adam are on the A team, and Kara and who's the other folks?
Grant and Troy.
Grant and Troy, they're on the B team. So they're in the Bahamas catching some fun and surfing and scuba diving and probably doing a little bit of gambling. And we're out here in the middle of hot nowhere. But it's not bad. It's a moderately hot heat. It hasn't gotten beastly yet. It's 11:30, so it's close to noon. So I guess it's about as beastly as it's going to get. We can take this any day of the week. Beats being at work.
Thanks for noting the guy behind the camera.